How are you now? I'm Pazric. Well, I'm just starting out here, and so this will be my first game. Just kind of let you know what's going on. My girlfriend actually showed me this game tonight. Markiplier was actually playing it. He raged very hard, and I figured, I could do that. And well, within his rage, he definitely threw his chair across the room, which was fantastic to watch, but probably not very fun for him. So, let's hope I can do better, and that I don't throw my chair across the room. You might see lightning outside the window over there. It is raining here, but no big deal. So, we're just gonna dive on in and see what happens. I appreciate you showing up, and let's dive right in and have a good time. Oh. So this game has a very interesting physics engine to it. That is just as unsettling as when I watched Mark doing it. Yeah. Man just pops out of a pot and grabs onto a hammer. So literally I have to just kind of throw myself around with this hammer and kind of... Ooh, that is wonky. Entertainingly so. Oh, I feel like a Zen master. So I am just starting in on the YouTube scene, and I would appreciate some support. I'm actually in school right now to go into game design. So I figured this would be a good prelude to that, and we'll see where things go from there. But I was just so inspired, just watching some of these other guys just enjoying themselves, and enjoying themselves with an audience. And I hope to be able to do the same. So, you know, I just want to reach out to the community, make friends, and hopefully make something of myself. And we'll see if I can reach out to other streamers and see what kind of community can be built. Just gonna set myself right here on this ledge nicely. Oh, what if I just... Oh, nope, I don't want to do that.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
I am not starting over.
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home, and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute.
Okay, I have done that.
If you won
that
some
sucks.
money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then immediately dropped food on it.
So I'm just going to take it nice and slow, because Mark was taking it very quickly, and while it was hilarious, it looked extremely frustrating.
If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much.
I had a relatively good day.
Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to win.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip.
Okay.
I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Let's do a quick swing! Oh. At arm's length. Just gonna... Yeah, I feel pretty good about this. Let's just keep going here. Hook on there. Rotate.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking.
Sexy Hiking.
The author of that game was Jazor.
That sounds like what I do every day if I actually had mountains here.
Games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
Oh,
They're built more for the joy of building.
that's where
them
he was
than
having
as polished
difficulties. It
products.
just kind of zips you down. I mean, especially if you're already facing a certain direction, because if I try to just push my mouse straight through him, it starts just zipping all the way around. And then that happens. Slick surfaces, if you will. I'm gonna put myself back up on this rock and call it good.
Oh.
Swing!
Whoop.
I like how he says whoop, because that's exactly what you're going to be thinking when you just kind of throw yourself.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Well, made progress. Still kind of getting used to the controls. The controls take a little bit of getting used to, especially with the mouse movements. It kind of has you all over the place at times. Okay, so you can't really reach that without... Go ahead and lay myself down right here. Whew. Really makes you think. Really makes you think. This guy is ripped. I wish I was that ripped. Maybe someday. Takes a lot of work though. Ooh. God, imagine the grip strength that would take to just hold on to this hammer and swing yourself around.
Ooh. Whoop. Whoop.
Let's see, I want to put myself right there and
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress.
Aww.
That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
kind of makes you bounce all over the place. I can see how this would be frustrating. Wah, cha cha! I'm just gonna. Hoo-yah!
Oh.
Yeah. This is ridiculous. Okay, Mark, I gotta hand it to you. If you watch this video, this is a challenge. You have to be very dexterous and very deliberate in what you do.
Oh.
And then you just kind of throw yourself off. Yeah. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so this, from what I saw, this game can be very, very fickle. Alright, let's see if I can launch myself from right here.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
If you move too
In fact,
fast,
the
it
climbing,
slides quite a bit.
in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is
So you
guaranteed.
have to be careful with your
cliffs are too
fast
sheer
and
or
your
too
slow
slippery.
movements.
And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
See, and you'd like to think that the movements
Anyway, when you start sexy
in this
hiking,
game
you're standing
are
next to
really
this
natural,
dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the
but
game.
they're really not.
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time.
Hey,
In
I
that
will
sense,
get the
every
correct
pixelated
method.
obstacle
It's
in
going to
sexy
happen,
hiking
I
is
promise. It just takes time. Ooh. Ooh. It almost makes you shake, because you're just like, you gotta get those very minute hand movements. They, yes, I will touch you, but very softly. And then I will throw myself off. Launchy. And if you launch yourself too far, you better make darn sure that your hammer's in the right spot when you come down. Though I do have to say, the physics in this game is quite amazing. It's pretty good physics. Like with the sliding and hitting things, because you literally do anything to throw yourself right back off. And then you're going to be starting all over again, just like Mr. Dude's been talking about. I'd like to say I did that on purpose, but that was almost sheer luck. Half on purpose, half just kind of flailing the hammer around.
Whoop. Whoop.
Actually, I'm gonna try and set myself right. No, not there. Not there. Right there. I might have to do this. That way it's a little bit more deliberate.
Oh.
There. I feel like I have a little bit better control over my movements now that my mouse is moving slower, except now I might actually have to, like, get used to it all over again.
Oh.
No, going back to the other mode. That was helping with my frantic flailing a little bit more. There we go. So much tension in trying to get the movements correct. He watches his hammer very carefully. You have to watch the tip of the hammer to know exactly where you're going. And let's see. Watch this.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Okay. So I'm gonna launch myself here. Oh, no. None of that. You really have to watch where this hammer's swinging. E. Slowly. No, that's not going to help. Ah. Okay. So. Hey.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Yeah, do what you did the first time. If you can figure out what you did the first time. I swear, the way he moves that hammer around is just so zen. The agony of getting there. Just keep at it. If you play this game, just keep at it. I promise, you'll get there. And yes, I'm probably just saying this for my own sake as well. But just keep going. You just gotta damn it. You gotta try. Damn it. Okay. Just do the thing. No, don't slide the hammer. Yes. Just whack and pull 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 and grab it. Pull and pull and pull. Oh. What I was trying to do there is I actually saw him sit on the light before. So I know that's possible. And it actually puts you almost perfectly in. My chair just scared the crap out of me. Don't know what to do. Barely keeping myself here. Let me fix my chair. I need a better chair. I'm slowly getting upgrades, so hopefully as this video making thing goes on, the quality will become better. They didn't build Rome in a night, or so they say. Maybe we just tell ourselves that to make ourselves feel better. Oof. No! Damn it. And sometimes you just have to progress backwards. A lot. So that's how this is gonna go. I'm not gonna lie, this is getting quite frustrating. Okay, Bald Zen Man, you need to like put some grippy pads on your pot because you're just sliding around everywhere. Okay. No. Up. Nope. Up. Up. Ah, there. Yes. I apologize for that popping up down in the corner. I'm gonna have to change some of the settings down there so that it doesn't keep happening. It's actually quite annoying for me just to see it keep popping up. So, you know what? I wonder if I just... No. That did not work. Very, very anxiety-inducing game. But I shall persevere. For you guys. For the audience. I have to. Oh, this is so grueling. I'm sorry about everything I said, Mark. I'm so sorry. The hammer. Praise the hammer. I feel like this is a trial that, like, Thor had to go through before he could have his long, beautiful golden wand. How do I... Okay. Huh? Ta-da! I've done it. Now let's just not screw it up. I'm just gonna lower myself onto that little tippy right there. Okay, that tree doesn't technically exist. Let me reposition my mouse here. So I got to...
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Okay, that was a travesty. Get rid of that cup. I don't want it anymore. Launch!
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying, don't let it get to you.
No letting it get to me. Okay, maybe a little bit. Right here.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Okay, thank you for that nice sweet advice. Okay. Made it back. In probably not record time. I think the most frustrating part is how it just kind of skids. I feel like you can't grip onto any surfaces.
Hang in there. Don't let it get to you. But also, let it get you a little bit.
I don't understand your advice. Is it helpful or not helpful? Or maybe it's helpful, but not helpful. I feel like that's what he's getting at. I don't know. Anyways, back to it, right? Ew, that wasn't good. Get up the shaft. Get up the shaft.
Oh.
These are the exact jams that I needed right now. Just gets me going. Yeah. Is it just me or I don't understand the context of the song. I don't get what they're trying to get at. Like I don't know. I just don't know. Yes. Look down. Look down in shame. Because we are ashamed. I'm very ashamed right now. I feel a fool. I don't know why I let her talk me into this. I'm sure it'll feel great in the end, right? That's why we do these things. To feel great in the end. No. 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 Yeah. No! No! Back on the light. 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 No, 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 no. I want you back on the light. We're just gonna keep. Oh. No, 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 no. Back on the light. 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 Oh. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm trying so desperately hard not to blame the game right now, because I don't like doing that. Because the simple fact of the matter is, somebody else did this. Somebody else has already done this. And I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, the game's so broken, and I'm doing it right, but, because somebody did it. Somebody did it. I'm just here trying to show that I have the skill to do it too. And that's what this is about, right? Am I on the light? I'm on the light. See, I knew you could get on the light. I knew you could. I knew you could get on the light. Okay. Okay. Launch point! Yay me! Yay me. Now let's not screw it up again.
Whoop. Oh.
Whoa. See, and from what I didn't actually get to see too much further than this part, but I know that there's a lot. I know there's a lot of parts where it starts heading back the other direction. It starts heading back the other direction, and you can fall all the way back down there. And you guys saw how hard of a time I was having just with it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try and grab onto that one.
Whoop.
And it's so fickle in the way that you like hit the walls, because you can literally bounce yourself clear back just by barely touching the wall. See, but the thing is, when I turn the sensitivity down on my controller, on my mouse, I can't launch myself nearly as far. So that causes quite a bit of an issue. Ooh, yeah. Imagine doing that in real life. Yeah. Ripped. Ripped. No. I'm trying out different strategies here so I don't seem insane.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no is right. Who gets themselves half stuck in a cauldron, tries climbing around with a freaking hammer? Apparently this guy. Yeah, we all have those days where we just get half stuck in a cauldron and just try climbing around with a hammer. We all have those days, you know. You can't judge. You can't judge at all. Except when you're randomly flailing the hammer around, everybody can judge you. I'm literally just grabbing my mouse pad and throwing it around. I'm just gonna... Alright, there we go. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Who needs a mouse pad? And yes, that is my cheaty way of being angry and throwing something. Mark threw his chair, I threw my mouse pad. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But sometimes it's nice just to throw something. You gotta admit it. Just hopefully not the most destructive thing to throw. I try. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I did not make it as far as Markiplier in this video, but I feel like I need to do something else for now. Come back with new perspective, calm down. That was a long road. Got to do some editing because the times that I fell down and wasn't doing so hot, don't think you want to watch all of that frustration. I'll give you like short clips of it, but other than that, that was frustrating to do, and it's probably going to be frustrating to watch. So I'm just gonna try one more time. Okay, maybe.
Over time, we've poured
We
more
don't
and more
stop here.
refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music, be philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
I mean, I'm not gonna comment on those opinions. It's a little bit
There's 3D models
sad.
in breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and
just
Taylor
wanna go
Swift
up here.
mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten,
I'm gonna go a
unrecycled,
different way.
muddled, rotten, untitled.
Oh. Oh, darn it.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
I'm gonna get back up here, and I think we're just gonna call that the stopping point, because I don't want to screw the pooch. And I'm getting really close to screwing it. Whoop. Okay. All right, everyone. We're gonna call that good. I'm literally starting to break sweat right now, and I need to just go do something else right now. Woosah it out a little bit. You know what? And I thank you for watching, and until next time, I really hope to see you all again, and if you liked what I did here, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. I am just getting started. I plan to release many videos a week because I just have that much time on my hands. And again, thank you for watching. Catch you later.